When Paul McCartney wrote Yesterday, it marked a turning point for both him and the Beatles, particularly in his relationship with John Lennon. The song, which became a chart-topping hit in 1965, signified the start of a new creative chapter for the duo and shifted the dynamic of their partnership. According to Ian Leslie, the author of John and Paul, A Love Story in Songs, McCartney was astonished by his own songwriting abilities, feeling as though he had discovered a newfound talent. Though he had written successful songs before, McCartney had always been overshadowed by Lennon's creative dominance. Yesterday was the moment when McCartney's songwriting and performance skills became undeniably equal to Lennon's. The sentimental ballad marked a departure from the Beatles' usual sound, with McCartney performing it solo, both in the studio and on stage, where the other band members would step off stage, leaving him in the spotlight. This shift highlighted McCartney's growing prominence, a development that particularly affected Lennon. John's insecurities, stemming from his childhood experiences of abandonment, began to surface, especially the fear that McCartney might leave the band to pursue a solo career. Though McCartney had no intention of going solo, Lennon's deep-rooted fears made him jealous and resentful of McCartney's success with Yesterday. His fixation on the song continued, even after the Beatles' breakup in 1970. Lennon would often compare his own works, like Imagine, to Yesterday, always wondering if he could ever create something as powerful. Leslie's book traces the evolution of McCartney and Lennon's relationship through their music, going back to their early meeting in 1957, when McCartney was 15 and Lennon was 16. McCartney had joined Lennon's group, the Quarrymen, which was still very much under Lennon's control. The decision to share songwriting credits equally, a pact they made as teenagers, reflected the deep connection between them. Despite Lennon's dominance in the early days, their bond allowed them to set aside their egos and focus on creating the best music possible, regardless of whose name came first in the songwriting credits.